You are chasing a dream. And this is what you must also remember as you travel towards that being that you believe is your beloved. You have been indoctrinated into dreaming about that person and the qualities that they hold and the things that they will do, and the way that they will look, the measurements that they will have, and the weight that they will have, and the income that they will have. These are indoctrinations that imprison you on your exploration of love. Your destiny is contained within your heart. It is not contained within your conditioned mind. And that is what you must go to when you are on that initial step into seeking your beloved. You must begin to understand, first of all, what love is. And so we have penned a book through this being about love, its definition, its minutiae, the details of how it manifests in your world. So at this stage of this transmission, we would like to point you in the direction of that book, Love and a Map to the Unaltered Soul. This book is a companion to this transmission. And so your more detailed questions will be answered in that book. But as you journey into desire, as you journey into wanting to meet your beloved, you must understand the language of love. And it is not the language of love that you have been taught about in your society. Your society is egoic in nature. That means that it is low frequency in nature. It is obsessed with the material and the physical. And as long as you focus on the material and the physical within your search, you will become confused and you will attach yourself through like frequency to beings that are not spiritual in nature. If you are focused on your physical body all the time, if you are focused on income all the time, monetary issues all the time, whether they be financial wealth or financial fear, those are two sides of the same coin. You are stepping into the illusory world of the ego, and you will attract to you a being of like frequency. Now, if you are happy in the material world and you are happy chasing the dreams of the West, first of all, you would not be watching this transmission, or you would be upset already by it. But if you are that way, then you must experience those things until you are no longer happy with them. If you believe in the world and all of the things that it has to offer you, big houses and fancy cars and lots of bodies to consume, whether they be meat for dinner or lovers, not too much difference really, then you must continue on that path. But if you have become disillusioned with that path and you see that to keep doing what you are doing is not going to serve your greater good, and it is not making you happy, that what you are doing is not bringing you what you want, then it is a shift in your understanding of what love is that is going to bring into manifestation that which you truly desire, which is communion, which is true love, which is an honest and natural meeting of hearts and minds with bodies that follow along behind, perhaps. We want you to know that platonic relationships are as valuable as physical sexual relationships. And this is the first illusory tale that you must dismiss from your mind. Because in your society, you are told that platonic relationships, non-sexual relationships, relationships that do not involve body contact are not as valuable as physical sexual relationships. And that simply is not so. When you look back on your incarnation and you look at your beloved friends, you will see that the lessons and the giving and the receiving that transpire in those relationships often are far more influential in your spiritual evolution than your sexual relationships. So this is one of the shifts in your consciousness that must take place at the beginning of the search for your beloved, because most beings in the West dismiss their platonic relationships as less valuable. They dismiss the love that they feel for friends as less important in their love life than the spiritual sexual, the physical sexual relationship. And this is not so. You must come to a place where you value your friends and your platonic relationships as equally as you do your special physical sexual relationship. And this shift in consciousness is going to change the way you approach finding your beloved, because when you are at the end of your work week, let us say, and a friend of the same sex as you, let's say you are a woman and you have a girlfriend phones you up and says, let's go out for dinner tonight. There may be a part of you that says, well, there's no man around, so I guess I'll do that. But there is this twinge of dissatisfaction there, or a twinge of something saying this is not as valuable as a date. We want you to turn that around. We want you to begin to see love everywhere. We want you to begin to see that your pet is a love relationship in your life. We want you to see your mentor, a teacher, a valued instructor in whatever passion you are pursuing as a love in your life. We want you to see your passion as a love relationship in your life. If you are studying the guitar or learning how to make movies or dance, even if you are not an expert, but you have desire to learn something, we want you to begin to tell the story that this is a love relationship in your life. This is not something you are filling in time with until your special beloved comes along. We want you to know that if you enjoy swimming in the ocean or a lake or the swimming pool, and you love that feeling of when you dive in the water and the muscles working to move you through that element, that is a love relationship in your life. And as you go through this transformation of language, interior language, you are going to see that you are not alone, that you have a lot of love in your life. And this will expand you energetically. This will make you happier. This will make you freer. This will make you greater in your self-expression, and you will begin to appreciate more those love relationships in your life. And you will stop saying things like, I am alone, no one loves me, I don't have a lover in my life. You have many, many lovers in your life. They take many, many different forms. And whenever you have a strong interest in sharing yourself with anything, be it person, place, thing, or idea, then you are in a love relationship. And this is the fundamental shift in your consciousness that you must make so that you raise your frequency up high into the realm of real love, because that is where your societal training is crippling you. It is making you believe that if you do not have that one body that you can have access to, that one person that you think is the entire world, then you are a loser of some kind. Then you are pathetic, or you are not achieving the love that you should achieve in this world. And that is not so. There are beings who remain celibate throughout their life because they are so engaged in a love affair with something, an idea, a technique, a musician, dancer, writer, artist, that when they pass over, that is the love affair of their life. And that is as valuable as any physical sexual relationship. And from Spirit's point of view, that is the truth. And so as you begin this search for your beloved, we want you to begin, first of all, by expanding your definition of what love is, because it is in your limited view of what love is that you cripple yourself. It is in your limited view of passion that you lessen yourself. It is in your limited view of energy exchange that you become confused. So when you begin to tell the internal story that all of these things you enjoy doing are love relationships, then when you step out of your house in the morning to go for a walk in the sunshine, the early morning sunshine, and you look at the birds and the trees and the way the light reflects off the ocean, you are not saying, oh, I'm alone, nobody loves me. You are saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love the way the light shines through the leaves of these trees. I adore the way these birds are singing their hello to the morning. The cool air feels so good when I breathe it in deeply. And when you sit on that rock contemplating the reflections of the water and the sky and the mountains and the trees around you, you are in full appreciation, and an energy body that is in full appreciation, is in alignment with love, is vibrating at a high frequency. And in that place, you are drawing to you, in that very moment of full loving appreciation of what is, you are drawing to you your beloved. You are not alone at all. You are not only communing with your what isness, your beingness, you are communing with beings of higher frequency because you are open, you are loving, you are in that receptive frequency where we can guide you, where we can teach you, where knowledge can be brought into your consciousness. When you are in that place of no one loves me, when you are in that frequency of I am alone, I am a sad human specimen, I do not like my body, I am not lovable, wah, 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 sad story, then you are in a low frequency place. Spirit has difficulty communicating to you because it is not pleasant for beings of light and love to go down into that realm. We do not go there unless we have no choice. At times we will go there to rescue someone who is suicidal or in such pain that they cannot learn anymore. But if you are in that place of self-pity and self-loathing and isolation, fully in separation mode, then you are pushing your beloved away from you. You are in fact inviting negative experiences into your experience. A twisted ankle, a small fender bender in your car, being laid off at work if you are worrying about financial fear, for example. So we want you to know that in your search for your beloved, you must begin to see yourself as a fully integrated being. You are not separated into work, play, money, food, body. You are not separated at all. You are a completely holistic, holographic being. And every single thought you have, every single thing you focus on, every fear you feed and nurture is creating in every single second of every single day, and it will be coming back to you in the form of experience.